Hey guys, all right, so it is Friday Funday and we are doing a Q&A today, okay? So I've got a bunch of questions right here. Shall we just get into it? I feel like I should have some big explanation or something, but I don't even really know what to say. All right, let's just get to it. Okay, so I've got a bunch of questions. Thank you so much to anyone who asked a question. Thank you to anyone who even watches my channel. I appreciate it so much, and we're gonna probably get into that because I do have a question in here. Why don't we start there? Why did you start your channel? Why did you start your makeup channel? Well, I was, man, how old was I? I was probably about 32, 33-ish when I started watching makeup videos on YouTube. I didn't know anything about it. I don't watch TV like cable or Netflix or TV programs or shows or anything like that. It's just not anything that I'm interested in. So I was just looking for something to kind of put on in the background while I was cleaning my house, and I had young children at the time, so it's almost been 10 years ago, I would expect, a little less than 10 years. Anyway, so I ran into some makeup videos. I ran into Lisa Eldridge. I think one of them was called Blushy Makeup. I can't even remember. I just watched a few videos here and there, didn't think anything of it. Then I started watching Emily Noel and enjoyed her videos a lot. And I would watch and I would kind of bounce around different channels. I didn't really have any that I was really loyal to. I did watch Emily Noel's videos a lot for a long time. And there were some other people, I can't remember. So nowadays I just don't have that much time to watch too many people. So what was I saying? Oh, one thing that I wanted to see constantly was because it's, even if you have people doing reviews and makeup channels that you watch and stuff, nobody was doing a full brands foundation, going from Revlon, doing all Revlon foundations, and then doing Wet n Wild, all Wet n Wild foundations. And I was always interested because it's still pretty overwhelming when you go to the drugstore. You're like, well, that one might be good. They said that one might be good. I might try that one. But then there's still, once you get there, there's so many choices. So I was like, and I decided to do this just on my own because I love makeup, and I was like, that's it. I'm just gonna try them because people are saying this and that, and I had gotten a couple of foundation recommendations from people that I had watched videos on, and some of them worked out, but some of them didn't. And I was like, well, I just need to know. So I was like, I'm just gonna go buy the foundations, and I'm going to just try them one by one. And I was like, well, if I'm gonna already do that, why don't I just try and do a review on them too? So I had ordered, this was years ago, I ordered all the e.l.f. foundations off the website because at that time, e.l.f. was in stores, but they didn't have a really big e.l.f. display. It was back when everything was only $1 from e.l.f. And I was like, but online they had foundation. So I ordered all those, cost me less than $20 to get all of them. And I didn't have that much money. I still don't have very much money, extra money to throw around on makeup. But back then we were really poor. And so I could only go up to a $20 amount, and only because once you get to a $20 amount on the website, on e.l.f.'s website at that time, they gave you free shipping. So I was like, well, I'll do that and we'll try it. I never did it. I tried all the foundations. I just never made a video on them. But I still always had that idea in my head. And then finally I was like, well, I'm just gonna do it because my kids were growing up and I wasn't getting any younger. And I just thought, you know what, just do it. And I was nervous. I wasn't young anymore. And I kept doubting myself and second guessing myself. And then I just really found out after a while, I was like, it doesn't matter. Nobody cares about you that much, So people might, make fun of you, or they might say you're too old or whatever, but that's pretty doubtful. I don't think people care about you that much. So I was like, I'll just try it. And I did it and I enjoyed it. It was more for almost like a hobby, something to do to relax, because I love makeup anyway. And so that's why. And my plan is to never become embroiled with anything. I just want to, you know what I mean? I don't want to be constantly called on to go on this brand trip. I mean, I know the idea of that is just so ridiculous that you're probably just going to laugh even hearing me say it, but I just watch a lot of makeup videos and they're like, I'm going on this brand trip and I'm doing this with this brand. I have no desire to be a part of any of that. I wouldn't mind if companies wanted to send me makeup to try or even wanted to sponsor my channel. That doesn't bother me at all, but I do not want to become embroiled in some big career. This is not a career for me necessarily. It's a hobby. And if I could get sponsored, absolutely, I'll take it. I won't lie, obviously, that goes without saying, but I just have no desire to become a figure, you know what I mean? I just don't mind talking. I mean, that's a total lie. I totally mind talking to people. I'm a complete introvert. I don't have a lot of friends. I'm just very to myself. This is why YouTube is such a great outlet for me, because it gives me a chance to talk about something that I enjoy talking about without having to talk to people while still talking to people. So it works out perfectly for me. Okay, so that's that. What makeup education or education in cosmetics do you have? Well, when I was younger, in my early 20s, and even before, I used Mary Kay brand cosmetics, and always wanted to do something like that where I could maybe sell it and use the products as well, because I did love the products as well. And I did that for a little while, but I'm a terrible saleswoman. I don't sell well at all, as you can tell by my not selling myself. I don't sell well at all. It was really bad. It just wasn't for me. I'm not a pushy saleswoman, so it didn't work out. But that being said, while you're working for the company, they do have, like, every month or 2 months or whatever, they give you come in for a big meeting. It's like a party, and it's all, you know, whatever. And they do, you know, little segments of education. So I did get a little bit of education from that. That's the only place that I have makeup education at all. And also from watching a ton of YouTube. I watch Lisa Eldridge a lot. I like how she kind of shows the art of it, but also gives like everyday use of makeup as well. So that's that. What do you do for brows? My eyebrows are completely natural now. When I was young, in my teen years, I plucked this area religiously. When I got to be in my 20s and early 30s, I waxed it. I do still grow some hairs here, but not very much. But after I was about 35, I stopped doing them altogether. Every so often I'll clean it up, pluck it a little bit to clean it up here and there. But these are natural brows, and I love natural brows. I personally think that natural is the way to go. If I was cute without makeup on, I would not wear makeup, which is ridiculous because I don't wear makeup all the time. I about 3 times a week is when I wear makeup, and that's when I go off to church, and I wear makeup on those days. But usually in my day-to-day life, I love to do it. I find it relaxing. I find it to be nice. I enjoy the I enjoy the artistry of it. I'm not an artist at all, but I enjoy it, so that's why I use it. But if I am ever trying to look my best, I always put makeup on. But if I didn't have to, and if I thought I looked cute without it, I wouldn't do it, or I would do like that no makeup stuff for the most part. Because I love like the look of just natural brows, natural skin. If you have good skin, you know, if you have good brows, natural, the way to go for me. That's just what I think about brows. I think if you're looking into what you should do for your brows, I think it might be good to like go to a salon and see what they say about it. Ask friends, family. My personal opinion, and makeup is only ever an opinion, because styles come in and out, and everything comes and goes. When I was a teenager in the 90s, and it was thin brows for the 90s and high arch for the 90s. So nowadays it's not really like that. It's weird now to me, you know. So that's why I say natural is probably the best way to go. Why was I saying that? There was a reason why I was saying all that. I can't remember. So anyway, I think like go to a salon, see what they say, ask friends and family what they think. You know, it's to each his own, really, for brows, in my opinion. Okay, what's next? Why are you so ugly? Well, true story there. I was born that way. How long did it take for you to grow your gray hair out? Okay. I don't know for sure how long it took for my gray hair to grow out. I love my hair. I don't have a problem with gray hair at all. I like it. It's not only is it just easy, like I hear a lot of people saying that's so easy, that's why I love it. No, I like the color of it. I think it looks beautiful. I love it. I started getting gray hairs when I was about 21. I found my first gray hair when I was about 21, and it's slowly just gone gray. I've colored it so many times, tried different colored blonde, strawberry blonde, black, way dark brown. I've had highlights, you know, I've been red, auburn, like I've done every color under the sun. And after a while, I just was like, I'm not gonna color anymore, because every 2 weeks I got like an inch of root showing, and then you gotta redo it. And I mean, what's the point after a while, you know what I mean? So I don't know how long it would take. I know that like if you want to grow it out, it might be a good idea to like just keep it maybe a shoulder length and just keep trimming it up until it's the desired length. I mean, it's really like two-tone. Like here in the back, it's a lot darker than it is up at the front. And I love that I have like these weird like streaks of gray in weird places, so it almost looks like a highlight, but it's natural. And I'm telling you, ladies, I get more compliments about my gray hair than I ever have on any color that I've ever been, and I've been a lot of colors. Okay. All right, let's see. Oh, skincare. I'm not a big fan of like skincare. I think it's almost like gimmicky, because you're gonna get old, ladies. Like you're gonna get old, and it's gonna show on your skin. Like I'm 41 years old, and I can't, like right here, you see this? That's what I used to look like, but I don't, you know, anymore. And no amount of cream that I put on my skin is going to help. Now, do I still use skincare? Yes, I do, because I like to think that it's doing a little bit of something, you know? So I use a vitamin C serum that I found at TJ Maxx or Burlington Coat Factory or some crazy place like that cost me about $5. I use that around my eyes, and I do feel like it might be helping a little bit. I still will never know, because I've never taken a before and after picture. What else? I have a really thick moisturizer that I use. I probably should have like shown all these and brought them out to show. Like, hold on one second, I'll go get them. Yeah, I'm still here. Yeah, don't worry, I'm still here. Sorry you guys have to suffer through these videos. I appreciate it if you do, though. All right, so my moisturizer is this. It is the Walgreens Studio 35 brand of, what is it? Cetaphil moisturizing cream. This is a thick moisturizing cream. It moisturizes a lot. I actually like this more for body than for face, but since I bought it for my face and it's a huge tub, I've been using it for about a year. It's nice, it's fine. I don't really care about it though. Okay, next thing is I have this Timeless skincare hydrating eye cream with hyaluronic acid Matrixyl 3000. I've been using this for probably about 6 months. It seems fine, and I feel like this might be doing something to help all my pigmentation. Could just be because it's wintertime and I'm not out in the sun as much. That has, you know, makes a difference for your skin as well. And the vitamin C, it just says anti-wrinkle vitamin C face serum. I got it for $5 at like Burlington Coat Factory. These are the things I've been using consistently. I also exfoliate, you know, just when I remember, when I think about it. I'm just not, oh, I also do use rosehip seed oil. Usually I try to only use this at night because it gets stuck in my hair if I just have it on my skin during the day. But what I like about this is that if you have like a spot or a blemish that's trying to heal, it's kind of crusty and flaky, in the morning time, after you put this on at night, in the morning time, all that skin will just exfoliate right off. It'll come right off and be really smooth and nice. Any other benefits I have not seen from this. It is moisturizing, but I haven't, like, I've got a sunspot right there, and this has done nothing to fade that. This has done nothing to fade that. And this has done nothing to fade it. And I have tried all three. So it's there. It's not going anywhere as far as I know. Anything else? I don't do facials. I exfoliate when I think about it with a physical exfoliant, like something that has beads in it or whatever. That's what I'll use. Okay. My background, I am an Air Force brat. I grew up, my dad was in the Air Force. I was actually born in the Philippines. We moved around a lot. I've been all over the United States. My husband was in the Navy for a few years. I am married. I've only been married once. I have 4 children. Love them all so much. Moved around quite a bit, so that's really mostly my background. Drugstore foundation for sensitive skin. I don't really know because I don't have sensitive skin. If I had sensitive skin though, I think I would look for like a mineral foundation, like a powder mineral foundation, like the Bare Minerals foundations, or anything like that. Excuse me. So I don't know. And also like a couple of things that are just kind of common sense. Try to get something that's not fragranced. Try to get something that's doesn't have a lot of harsh chemicals in it. Maybe that can help. But I'm sorry that I'm just like a girl. I'm just like, if you saw me walking down the street and were like, hey lady, what foundation should I use for sensitive skin? That's how like I should come across, because I'm not an expert on anything. I'm just a mom, and I just tried foundations and tell you how they work for me. That's all I am. I'm nobody to look up to. I'm just like if I was one of your friends or acquaintances or whatever, that's how you guys should see me. But if you look through my videos, I will certainly say if I ever have any kind of weird reaction. But I can't think of a foundation that I can say definitely don't try this one because I had a weird reaction. It was bad on my skin. For any part of me felt more sensitive because of it. So just common sense, and sometimes you just got to try them to find out. How much do you spend on makeup per month? A lot. Nobody in their right mind should ever spend this much money. But to kind of combat that, I don't keep everything. If I don't like hardcore love a product, it goes back to the store. And but if I do love it, I do keep it. So a lot. I would say if you've got like what, 2 foundations a week maybe, and they're both about $10, that's 20 per week, so about $80 at least, and that's not including anything else like concealers or whatever. So maybe about 100, 150 per month. But again, I don't keep everything, so it's not really that big of an investment for me. I only keep the stuff that I love. What's your favorite makeup item? Eyeshadow palettes. Like, I die for eyeshadow palettes, ladies. Like, oh my goodness, I love eyeshadow palettes. Eyeshadow is just it's probably my favorite, but I also do love like rich lips, like any reds, berries, like really bold lips. I do like that as well, but eyes are mostly my thing. So anything that's eyes, I love. Okay, let's see. That's about it. Oh, why are you so ridiculously pale? What's your ethnicity? Well, I'm Chinese actually, so that clears that up. So, but no, again, seriously, on a serious note, my dad's really fair-skinned. My mom's sort of a medium skin tone, but yeah, that's that. Again, but I was born in the Philippines, so we're not that far off, right? Okay, well, that's that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I know most people don't realize, but by the time you get to like 1,000 subscribers and have 4,000 hours of watch time on your channel, YouTube will start paying you, and it's for ads and stuff. So it's not like, it doesn't cost you guys anything. It doesn't cost me anything as far as I know. I just have to have a lot of people watching. So if you could share my videos, like them, the more you interact, leave comments, leave likes, the more that helps me out. And as a starving mother of 4 children, with one of them off to college and needing my support, it would be really nice if you guys could support me as well. But thank you to everyone who does support. I get a lot of really nice comments and people just interacting like I'm just a normal person, which I am, just like you. I mean, it's just that I happen to say whether or not I like a foundation or not. And I'm sure like I'm not thought of as anything more than I am, but sometimes seeing someone on the screen, you think, oh, they must know. I don't. I'm just a normal girl, just like you. It's just like if you were calling me up and saying, hey, Holly, as a friend, do you like that foundation that just came out? And if I've tried it, I'll tell you yes or no, and I'll give you reasons why. So that's what this channel is all about. So again, thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.